Alright, so we're going to be doing a headlight swap on this. Obviously we're going from the regular stock headlights straight over to the LEDs, not the H4s. The grille is going to get reconditioned. All this stainless trim is going to get reconditioned. The front bumper is going to get reconditioned. It looks old and tired and wore out, so we're going to go ahead and update all that. I'm going to start with the headlights, and then hopefully this thing looks pretty good when we're done. I'm even going to go with the chrome headlight bezels. Look how the sun just crusted that out on both sides. Super thin. So I'm going to put chrome headlight bezels so that it matches the grille, and then once the bumper's cleaned up and all this trim is cleaned up, it's all going to shine. So just to make it look better, and we'll keep the paint as patina for now. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so you probably can't see it very well, but these are my original headlights. They're the Sylvanias. I probably can't even read that either. That's the Sylvania halogen on the bottom, but they're just regular replacement headlights. That's a halogen, that's a halogen. So there's 3 halogens here, but they're not H4s or nothing like that. They're just regular replacement headlights. You can even see all the chrome on the inside of that one's gone. So I'm gonna turn the lights on so you can see how bad they are. The only light I have going here is from that light pole, and it's not that bright as you can see because it's pretty dark. So I'm gonna turn my lights on. So as you can see, they're not very bright and they're very yellow, even when you look down at the ground. I'll do a comparison when I get them both changed out with this one also, but when you look down at the ground where I'm standing, it's very dim on the ground. You can see it on the ground there. It doesn't seem to look yellow on the video. The lights are very dimmish yellow. They actually look a little bit brighter on the video as I'm looking at it from the back of the camera, which looks kind of weird because it's kind of deceiving, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take you for a ride while it's dark and go through the neighborhood. Let me see if my brights will turn on. So I get half the brights, but I'll be totally honest with you, they don't shine nowhere, and they're super dull, literally. All right, so we're back to the driving light. So I'm gonna drive the neighborhood just so you can see how you can't even see in front of you, literally. Okay guys, so I have a very clear lens on my camera. I'm driving and you cannot even see the light on the road. At least that's how it shows to me on the camera. It might look different once I actually get this on the screen. So you can't even see in front of you. Oh, you can see a little bit. Going over a bridge. I'll see if I can like pull up to a building while I'm driving so you can see that my lights are actually on. But you can't even see them. It's not lighting up anything. These are all the factory replacement bulbs only. Now when I do the replacements with the new LEDs, I'm going to take this same route. And I'm going to see if I can do a side-by-side comparison. I've never done it before, but I'll see if I can do it. So I'm going through light right now. Neighborhood light. Still driving through the neighborhood. All right, so looks like it's gonna stay dark because this neighborhood is pretty dark, so it's not gonna light up anymore. So there's no reason to just keep showing you how dark it is out here with the headlights not being bright enough. So I'm gonna turn it off till I get back where all the city lights are, and then turn it back on and see if I can pull up into a building where here comes a car. Let's see if we can see this. Oh, they turned off. And I'll pull up to the side of a building or something and you can see just how my lights don't bright up. Here comes another car now. Oh, that's a truck. We had bright headlights. All right, hold on, folks. All right, so there's a truck in front of me. My lights don't even light it up. Still pretty dark to me. You can barely see the street lines. Be patient. I'm gonna come up to a building. Area. All right, gonna go under an underpass. Let me find a dark, oh, here we go. I'm gonna pull up right in front of this building. You'll see my headlights are on. See my headlights? Put my brights. That's my brights. The only two sides on the rights are working. Regular headlights. That's insane. I mean, that's that's what it is. So when I do the next route, it's going to be with the new headlights, and then we'll see just how well they are. Look at that, you can't even see the road. It doesn't light up anything. It's very, very hard to see anything. Like I said, you guys seen that truck in front of me, and it didn't even light up the back of his bed. All right, so that's enough. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, and let's get ready for the install. All right, folks. So what I have here is RMS lighting. These are supposed to be good headlights. They are LEDs. I already opened the box when I got them just to make sure that nothing was broken, so that when I got to the point when I was going to install them, that I wouldn't find any surprises, and then they turn around and try to say, well, why'd you wait so long? So the box is already open, but nothing's been taken out except the popcorn. Comes with a card. There's the info if you want to talk to the dude. He's a really nice guy. Comes with your please read before installing. I suggest you do that. It gives you important information. If you don't read it, and then you won't understand why you only have 2 pigtails and you don't have another set of pigtails when you have 4 headlights. So read the directions. So in each one of these boxes, working one-handed here, you have your product certificate, been QC'd. I wouldn't touch these with your fingers. And then you have your bulbs. So that's that. You have a total of 4 bulbs. Then you have your headlight housing. I'm surprised they don't give you stickers when you buy stuff from them. So you got 2 housings in 1 box for a total of 4 housings. Let me open one of these up. So it's pretty nice housing. It is a glass housing, it's not plastic. I don't know if that's like really thin aluminum or if it's plastic on the back. I'm willing to guess it's plastic. So anyways, we're gonna get rid of the, we'll take the bezels off, start pulling these headlights out, doing them one at a time, and then we'll go from there. I went ahead and turned the headlights on so you can kind of get a visual and see just how yellow they are and not very bright. All right, you can see the yellow here. And then you can see these are white. So it's daylight, you really can't see much, but we'll see how these look in the nighttime. So I'm gonna keep going and swapping all these out. Well, if you look to the right, they definitely look brand new. Look better. I need to get a whole new bezel. And then you have your ugly side. And then check this out. This was the brights. Hello. Pretty ugly. All right, so let me show you how these goes together. When you get your bulbs, it's not going to matter if this is the high beam or the low beam, top or bottom. It's not going to matter. What's going to matter is the YL on these are always going to go to the bottom. Those aren't the top. This is right side up where it says OP on top. So when you do that, doesn't matter which one you grab, you pull this little rubber boot off, which just completely pulls off. Then you have this little retainer here. You're going to pull that up, and you're going to pull this little plate off, and remember the orientation of the plate. So when you pull it off, pull it and put it right in front of you, and you'll see the thickest tab is on top and the thinners are on the bottom. And then this is a completely open piece right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your bulb. Do not touch the lens. There's no reason to touch the lens. You're going to unscrew this. I don't know if there's... See, there's a way I can do this. Okay. So you're just going to unscrew it counterclockwise. It's going to feel like a bunch of notches all the way to the left, and it's going to pull back. Okay? Then all you're going to have left is this piece. Then with this piece, remember you got the thicker tab. That's going to be the top. So you're going to have the back of your bulb. You're going to put the fattest piece of the tab on top. It's going to sit in the slot just like that. You're going to put your little clip down, retaining clip, to hold it in. Now it's locked. Then what you do is you grab your rubber boot and you make sure when it says top on there, put your boot on, make sure the center goes around the outside of that plastic piece. That's going to seal your bulb. So that's what it's going to look like. Then you get your bulb and you put it in and you lock it in place. Then this RMS lighting will be on top. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, the pigtail will be on the bottom. Okay. So that's how you want it. Super easy. Super easy. All right, so, oh yeah. It comes with the 2 pigtails. Remember I said that earlier. These only go on the bottom. They only go on the bottom for your bright headlights, because you have a 3-pin here and you have a 3-pin here. You're going to put the 3-pin on this. Nice and tight. Make sure that these are pushed all the way in because they're not easy to push in. And then you have your 2-pin to go into your bottom headlight socket, which is going to be real easy. I'll show you. So you got your bottom socket there. I'm doing this with one hand, guys. And your 2-pin right here. And all you're going to do is plug that in. All right, so let me get it all put together and then we'll go from there. Let me show you this. I've got to show you. This has fans on the ends of them, all of them. I've never had LEDs before, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I guess they'll stay cool or turn on when they get hot. Well, you saw how my low beam was split in half on the bottom. What's pretty crazy is it was the same exact thing for my, look at that, you can see right through the bulb, or right through the lens or housing. Neither one of these were any good. The top ones, yeah. So anyways, it actually looks a little better having new headlights on there. Doesn't look as crappy. Like I said, I need to clean up the grill and clean up the trim and clean up some of this chrome, and it'll start to look better. All right, guys, so I will finish this video up tonight. I'll do the same route I did on the first one with the old lights, and we'll see if we can even see the road on this one. But so far, it looks promising. Here, let me turn them on in the daylight. So this is daylight. Sun's still out. Now let me turn the brights on. So there are the brights. I don't know, it looks promising. We'll see tonight. All right, so here we are, just the same way it was the other night. Only different now is it's got the headlights on it. I know you can't see it because it's kind of dark. The street's dark. So let me turn the light on. I think my headlights are facing down a little bit. They need to be put up. But you can see here, before I even get in front of the truck, how they go way past my neighbor's house, all the way down the street. So that's the RMS lighting. You can see how the street lights up. I don't know if you remember, my old ones didn't do that, but they were old. They were missing all of the lights and stuff on it. So let's take this thing for a ride and see how it looks on the road. All right, so we'll take the same route we took in the beginning of the video. Obviously you can see right in front the headlights are working great. It looks a little different in the video, but it actually lights up like completely from the front of the truck all the way down to the street. The street signs light up. Now I realize that I said that, you know, the trucks had the original lights in them. They had the original lights when I bought the truck, not the original lights from 1985. So they were pretty old and they were still not emitting that much light, but obviously, like everything else old, even if I was putting new lights, they still would have been kind of yellow. They wouldn't have been bright. So I think these were completely worth the money. It's really hard to tell in the video, but these suckers are bright. I'm more than happy with them. I think it was money well spent. If you go back and watch the beginning of the video when I was driving in the dark, there was absolutely no light in front of me. That's my radar. So I'm just getting closer and closer to getting this thing roadworthy. I mean, I got the engine running really good, got the headlights done. Now I need to do the brakes. I need to do the wipers, which I have right here. I just haven't installed them. I need to do the brake master cylinder because it's leaking from the back and not giving me any brakes. And then just all the little detail stuff. All the interior, complete interior is coming out. It's gonna get a new steering wheel, new dash. I'm gonna paint the metal part of the lower dash black because I'm gonna put all black interior. I'd like to put a 88 to, what is it, 97 or 98? 99 OBS truck seat in it instead of these C10 seats. I actually drove a C10 with those seats in them, and man, it felt nice. A new steering wheel, headliner, dye all the plastic pieces, and just make the inside like new. And then what I forgot to say is I'm going to put, you see how bright it is up front? It's just great. And then before I do any of all of that, I'm going to be putting Dynamat and Noico sound deadening material everywhere inside of this cab. Only because I got tons of it left from other jobs. Alright, so coming up the freeway here. Yeah, it sure does light everything up. Like I said, I probably need to lift my headlights up a little bit. I need to put it up against the wall and lift them up. But I really don't want to blind anybody. In my honest opinion, I believe that the step side lights are brighter, way brighter than these. They're also blue. They're not LEDs. But I'll show you those in a different video, but they are bright. But like I said, I'm more than happy with these. And you can't go wrong with the LEDs anyway. Alright, coming up to a turnaround. Man, I love this truck. I don't know why I've ignored it for so long. I love driving this truck. Everywhere I go, even on the freeways, I get people asking me how much, showing me cash signs. Do I want to sell it? But yet when I had it for sale, nobody wanted to buy it. All right, so I'm coming up to the wall like I did earlier in the video. And there's a better view of it. Like I said, that's pretty bright. Okay, hold on. All right, so with the high beams going, actually I turned the high beams on when I backed up from the wall. So like I said, I'm more than happy with it. The money wasn't the issue. But I'm more than happy with it. All right, guys. So if y'all are needing headlights, RMS Lighting. Hector's a good guy. Give him a call, tell him what you want, tell him what you're trying to do. Thanks for watching.